Welcome to all students. Today we start the new chapter, nitrogen fixation. We know that the plant required the carbon dioxide, oxygen and nitrogen also for its growth and development. In this chapter we study the how nitrogen is taken by the plant for its growth and development. Okay. First topic under the chapter is role of nitrogen in plant. Okay, in the first lecture of our syllabus we study the role of water. After the water, nitrogen is most important for its growth and development. Means nitrogen is a major substance in plant next to the water. Then the nitrogen is a building blocks. Building blocks means it responsible for structure the cell, framework of the cell. We know that cell wall, cell membrane, all the cell organelles, all the part of the cell is generally made up by the lipid and protein. And we know that protein is made up by the amino acids, and amino acid is also presence of the nitrogen. Means the nitrogen is directly responsible for the structure of the cell. Means it is a building block of plant body. Okay. Then the next row is a constituent element of secondary metabolism, which is the chlorophyll, cytochrome, alkaloid, many vitamins. The secondary metabolites present in the plant, which is responsible for plant and plant's growth and development. And all these secondary metabolites from the chlorophyll to the vitamins, all are made up by the nitrogens. All are made up by the nitrogen. This is one of the role of nitrogen. Then the next role is a plays important role in metabolism. Different metabolic process also required the nitrogen. Then the growth, okay, reproduction and heredity. We see the one of the example under the heredity. Heredity means transmission of the character from one generation to the next generation, from parent to its offspring, which is carried out by the DNA and in viruses through the DNA or RNA. And the structure of the DNA and RNA is made up by the nitrogen. Means in DNA and RNA there is a presence of nitrogen. This is one of the role of nitrogen. Okay. The next point is we see the sources of nitrogen. Plant take nitrogen from which source? Okay, we see one by one. Atmospheric nitrogen means in air nitrogen is generally 78%. Okay, then plant cannot utilize this form. Means we know the 78% nitrogen present in the air, but plant does not take aerial nitrogen directly for its growth and development because of plant having an absence of enzyme nitrogenase to break the N2 N triple covalent bond, and this hard bond does not break by the plant, so the plant does not absorb or take the aerial nitrogen. Then another source is some bacteria, blue-green algae and leguminous plant having the nitrogen. Because of these bacteria, blue-green algae in a leguminous plant fix the aerial nitrogen into the dissolved form. We see in a subsequent topic. Okay. Then the another source of nitrogen is in the nitrate form and ammonia. Okay, and from these three, nitrate is a cheap source of the nitrogen. Then the amino acid in the soil, when the all living organism which is dead, and this dead part of the living organism is protein is degraded and converted into the amino acids, and this amino acid present in the soil. This is the means this amino acid is one of the main source of the nitrogen. Okay, many soil organisms use this form. Higher plants can also take by higher plants. Okay. Then the organic nitrogen component in insect. Different insectivorous plant take the nitrogen from the insect. Okay. Then the nitrogen fixation. We see the definition of nitrogen fixation: the conversion of free nitrogen, aerial nitrogen, into the nitrogenous salts, means nitrate, nitrite, ammonia, to take it and make it available for the absorption of the plant. Okay, simply called as a nitrogen fixation. The conversion of aerial nitrogen, free nitrogen, into the nitrogenous compound, nitrate, ammonia, nitrite. This simple process is called as a nitrogen fixation. Then we see the types of nitrogen fixation. Okay, nitrogen fixation having two types: non-biological nitrogen fixation and biological nitrogen fixation. Okay, in next lecture we see these types of nitrogen fixation in detail. Okay.